Dune dos.
Dune Part 2.
I'm happy I've been able to do it twice now.
I'll take this one. Dune Part 2, directed by Denis Villeneuve, starring Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, and it has 5 nominations, which include Best Picture, Best Achievement in Cinematography, Best Achievement in Visual Effects, Best Achievement in Production Design, and my favorite, Best Sound.
Is it best sound or best score? Same thing, right?
No.
This thing doesn't have score?
Score is the music.
Yeah,
Then why wasn't it? No, I don't know.
Settle down.
Settle down.
Did
So
Hans
did he get
Zimmer-
first score?
Was it Hans Zimmer?
Yeah.
Sound
No,
is...
yeah.
Was it Hans Zimmer?
One
Yes.
second.
For sound?
Oh,
No,
for
for
sure.
score.
Yeah, the score was Hans Zimmer.
Fucking Hans Zimmer with a boom.
Yeah, it was Hans.
What the fuck is the
Hans.
greatest
It was
of
Hans.
piano on it?
Yeah, no.
All right,
Sound
rapid
is-
ratings. It's CK.
No, yeah, no. That's
Sounds the explosion.
For sure.
Sounds.
That just got me off guard that I didn't see score.
Music sound after
For
explosion.
sure.
All right, after explaining what sounds are, CK rating.
Rapid rating,
That's
9.2.
insane that it's not a score.
9.2.
9.2.
Whoa. You're being generous.
8.4.
Yeah, that's a little better.
8.
There we go.
Oh, damn, I thought I was being generous.
Copy and paste answer from Dune 1.
No.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm going to give it a 9.2.
Do you want me to like go find
No,
that
no,
clip
no,
and then
no,
just
no,
paste
fuck
it?
that. Actually, 8.8.
Way too high.
8.8. Whoa. Where are these
8.8.
numbers coming from?
All right, Fidel.
I'll be nice. I'll give it an 8.1. I don't even want to give it that one.
So I gave it the lowest.
All right. I'm going to flex on you guys. I got to see this bad boy at the
Fuck
Chinese
you. You'll
theater.
suck Denis Villeneuve's
Oh,
dick
no,
the way
wait,
I'll
wait,
suck
wait, wait. Where did you
Scorsese's
see
crotch,
it?
dude. Like,
I got to see this at the Chinese theater in
you
Hollywood.
did. Good
Yeah.
point. Good point.
So
I'm
I got
jelly
like the
sandwich
massive
now.
screen in front of my face.
And IMAX.
Holy in IMAX.
I'll ask this. Only on special occasions, I would argue, but the Chinese theater doesn't do real 70 millimeter. It just
Hey,
does
man,
IMAX.
why you guys
Digital
say that,
IMAX.
bro? Why?
Yeah, honestly, when it comes down to that, I believe you.
I think, right? I don't think it. I think maybe like the
We were looking it up because there's multiple theaters in LA that do
Cinerama
70.
Dome used to be one of the. The Egyptian probably does 70 millimeter. The
Yeah.
Egyptian.
The Egyptian. I think IMAX does. Do you have?
They have shown movies at the Chinese
On
theater.
special occasion.
Oppenheimer was the last one.
There you go.
Right.
I don't think
But
Dune.
Dune was before Oppenheimer. So
And also, Denis shot this digital.
No, Dune Part
IMAX.
1 was.
Yeah.
Right?
Dune Part 2.
Yeah,
No.
you did.
Yeah. Denis shot digital.
Dune Part 2
right?
came out this year. Oppenheimer came out last year.
Dune Part 2 came out in the beginning of last year.
Yeah, last year.
Then
Dude
how
has
would
been
it-
out for a while.
Because it was even considered like a lot of people were worried that it was going to be snubbed because of that.
It was too early to
But
be.
Oppenheimer came out last year.
Yeah.
So
So like,
probably-
Oppenheimer came out July last year.
only we had a
Dune came
computer,
out,
we
like,
could
Yes,
Google
July
it.
of 23.
Oh, 24.
We're in
No.
25, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Google
we
it.
just
I
killed
say-
a minute not talking about a movie.
Yeah. I was-
It doesn't. We need 6 minutes to talk about this movie, and then that's about it.
No. Okay.
like one. I like the trends that came out of it.
Here,
and
here,
honestly,
let
The
me-
trends?
when it comes, but also more than that, I'm a Denis Villeneuve head. I fucking
are,
love
you are.
that guy.
Oh.
And then on top of that,
He's great.
I religiously pray to the church of Greg Fraser. So
Wow.
I'm pretty biased in this. I'm not gonna lie, but I want to hear what you guys have. I'm
Who the
more
fuck is
interested.
Greg Fraser? Let's start there.
I mean, fuck, not Greg
I
Fraser.
love
but-
Fraser.
Who the fuck? Let me Google this shit.
I love Sydney, or what's the actor's name?
Sidney Poitier.
No, from Frasier.
Oh, damn, I should know
Kelsey
this.
Chandler. What the fuck is his name?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Can I go first?
No, I'm so sorry, but genuinely, who's
Greg Fraser?
Greg Fraser? DP?
The Batman. Yeah, DP. He also
I
did
love
Lion.
that guy.
Can I go first? Can I go first?
Let him
Yes.
finish his fucking thought.
No.
No, honestly, that's pretty much it. Because I mean, I know how I feel about the movie.
Hey,
so
don't worry. There isn't much to say about this film. So.
We got
All
5
right,
minutes and
ready?
48
Ready?
seconds. Go for it.
Lot of dirt. Turtle man. Drink some piss, and that's it.
And then this big hole monster.
Some blue piss.
Drink some blue piss, then take over a city, and that's it.
Isn't it drink blue and then so your eyes could turn blue?
Yeah.
No,
Well, it's warm piss.
It's so
Warm
you can
piss.
I
unlock.
saw
beer.
a whole
like a beer.
theory, and then the guy actually admitted it was.
I saw the Rogan thing too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, it's there's just too much sand. I hate sand.
Like you're the first one to.
You're from
to
El Paso.
find
and
that,
you
right?
It just
No,
gets
look,
everywhere.
listen, no, look. Let's call a spade a spade. Denis Villeneuve is an amazing storyteller.
Absolutely.
He's going to take the visual medium
Yes.
and use it the way it needs to be used.
I'm a
But
fan.
It's a-
I'm also not very familiar or care very much about the books.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
see,
It's
My bad. That was another massive part about me being biased as well. Is I think in 2021 or 2020, I spent the whole year reading the whole entire book.
Ah, okay.
So, dude.
So
like,
he's done the most faithful adaptation. Rest in peace, David Lynch.
Yes.
I know, right? He's done the most faithful adaptation
Lynch
to the
did the
books.
original?
He did the 1980s
And it's
adaptation.
his biggest
the only
regret.
adaptation.
Jodorowsky
It
should have
was.
directed that
Well,
first
those
one.
visual
Though.
effects would be my worst regret too.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't have a horse in this race. I don't know that I'm that invested. So similar to like a Harry Potter thing, right? If I wasn't a fan of Harry Potter, would I have any real opinion immediately about the films, right? Although I will say this, walking out of Dune 2, it was substantially better than Dune 1
Well, it's
Absolutely.
not fair because the film ends with the love of your life. So
with Anya Taylor-Joy.
hey,
No, I'll also.
no,
That's my third side chick, bro.
you already claimed Ana de Armas. You can't claim
that's
that.
my third side chick,
Nah,
bro.
fuck off. She mine.
Even
Even my wife knows she's mine, son.
Okay,
What the
Dude, I already
fuck?
gave her a promise ring, bro.
for
Margaret Qualley, anyone?
Oh, by the way, I think we've
Substance.
we've been bad. I don't think we did this for the last film. So the rundown on Dune 2 is the continuation of Dune 1.
That's it.
No. But it takes
it. You got it
place
covered.
right
Good job.
after
Period.
the fall of Arrakis.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So one of the coolest things about that whole entire story is that in the film, I think they casted Timothy Chalamet perfectly because Paul Atreides is supposed to be a 15-year-old even in the book.
Oh, shit.
So and then there's a time jump that happens that turns him into I believe a 21 or 23-year-old or something like that. And
Like
then that's-
Jesus.
Like Jesus. This is literally
How old is
basically
Timothy?
The Bible, right?
Yeah,
And-
I think I walked out of Dune saying like, "Whoa, space Jesus!" This is
Space
a-
Jesus, yeah, Space
But he does
Jesus.
pass all
As
that.
it is written.
Not for nothing, but I thought him being the son of Oscar Isaac was terrific.
Yes,
Timothée
I like
Chalamet
that
is
casting a
29
lot.
as of right now.
Great choice. Yeah, he's my age. Fucking A.
That's crazy.
Our age.
Our age.
Look, I think it has two good things for it: visual effects and the score, which I'm so amazed that it didn't have a nominee.
Hans Zimmer's had enough, man.
I
Fuck
think-
off.
Bro, but
Dude.
No,
I thought
I
it was
mean,
the best thing.
Thinking going to performances though, look at Javier Bardem. That was a pretty solid
Absolutely.
one.
I
Yeah.
agree.
How did
wholeheartedly.
They all did good.
They all did. Except
Yeah.
honestly, the only thing that I
Zendaya.
couldn't get at was Zendaya.
Yeah, same.
I hate the way
Yeah,
they
I love
I was
Florence
hating
Pugh
too much-
though. Florence Pugh did terrific. in
I've
this
been
film.
hating on Zendaya since the last film on Challenger, so I can't say that much anymore.
But
So-
Now, do you
I'll-
wanna-
You just a hater.
No, you're just not going to utilize Zendaya the way she should be utilized.
Exactly.
She shouldn't have been cast in this.
Exactly.
But
She's
she did way more in this than she did in Dune 1. So you
No,
got to give her credit there.
You know what Dune Part 2 has going for it? Me and Lalo experienced it rewatching it. The fake language that they speak, you can definitely watch it without subtitles and still understand the conversation.
No, we couldn't. We couldn't last 5 seconds. Like, I'll say
I-
quick anecdote.
No, we
So, me and we're rewatching all these films or watching all the films to lead up to this episode, and we were like, oh man, it's been a while because we saw
been a
Dune 2 when it
while.
came out.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So
been
we
a
rewatched it, and
Gonzalo.
we realized for a little while like we're
After like
watching
2
it.
minutes.
Yeah, and then like they go into the sequence where Javier Bardem like goes into like the little group of leaders to talk about what to do with these outsiders.
Right, yeah.
And for like 2 minutes, me and Austin are looking at this film and this fake language, and we're like, what the hell are they saying? Go back, like turn on the subtitles. Why do we try to watch it like raw?
Kudos
they tried to order food.
kudos to Jason Momoa for playing something good.
Damn. That's a bar.
That's a hot take.
a bar.
The
I'll
first
say-
fucking time that was pretty good.
I'll say this for cinematography because it does have a best achievement nod.
Greg
Deke or what? Is it Deke or who was it?
No,
Who was it?
Greg
Oh,
Fraser.
Greg Fraser. Sorry.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Come on, I
He
love
stole
Fraser.
Deke's shtick full.
No,
Exactly.
but
That's my Lord and
God,
Savior right there.
the cinematography is gorgeous in this.
Yeah,
I
it is,
feel
it
like
is, it is.
there is something
of
to be
dirt.
said, and I felt this with Dune 1, and I think that's why I won the best cinematography of the year.
Same DP?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
It brings to life a world in a way that I feel like very few films are able to do. These moments, I was so like in love with the shots where these men are like floating up these rock hills and
Yeah.
everything like that. And a lot of those compositions, you would think like, oh, okay, well, like, you know, they're cool, but I think more than anything, they knew what shots they wanted to capture, and they knew how they wanted to capture that. Every little moment felt real, and every little moment had this
It didn't
beautiful
feel
tone and
quite
texture.
as exotic or fantasy. Like,
I'll say this,
Or
like
sci-fi, which the
sci-fi.
movie
Or
is.
sci-fi.
in
was
comparison,
pretty fucking good.
I would say that the cinematography for this is closer to Blade Runner than it is like Star Wars. And it's the fact that like in Star Wars, there's just kind of so much going on, and we're like, oh, we're gonna focus on the characters.
Isn't it the same DP?
What?
As Star Wars?
No, as Blade Runner 2049. No,
No,
that
no,
was
I'm,
Diki.
no, I'm
that was-
talking
that
about
was
the
Diki
first
Boy.
Blade Runner.
Oh.
Funny enough, Craig
Harrison?
Fraser was the DP for Rogue One.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm a fan, dude.
I'll toss this out there, and those are all very valid points. There's an amazing cinematography, and it is transporting you and building a world,
So we woos.
which which Denis Villeneuve is very good at, no matter what he's doing. But I fear something, and maybe this was just my expectation, and that's me being an asshole. But I always thought Denis Villeneuve was going to take the route of being a
A good director.
No, Luca Guadagnino, you know. I always thought, just because when you hear him talk about cinema, and he is a very big cinephile, you hear him like in the Criterion Closet.
Yeah.
His choices are more Luca Guadagnino than they are fucking what he's doing. And I guess I fear that he's wasting his good ears. I fear that Denis should tell more intimate stories, and he would.
I also think that he's doing justice to a novel that they've wanted to adapt into a film for years, but it's been this big undertaking. Nobody's been able to figure out how to tell this story correct, and I feel like I wouldn't want anybody else's voice.
No, that's fair.
besides
That's
his.
fair. The only thing that I guess I wanted was I kind of wish, selfishly, that he didn't get bigger in scale than like Arrival. Because to me, Arrival was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was still very intimate. And on paper, it looks like a big scale film. It's two people in a room. I mean, when they're talking to these,
these
you know,
things.
it's not big. It feels big because Denis
feels
Villeneuve
big.
knows how to do that. But it was a very intimate thing. It was commentary on something very specific.
Yeah.
And I guess I just wish that Denis just stuck to that format. It's not a bad thing. He's doing
No.
something really impressive.
I'm curious to see what he does later on, like after the Dune series.
Yes.
But you know what?
Because he's doing a third and fourth, right?
Yeah.
He's doing Messiah, which is coming up
Oh,
in production
yeah.
sometime soon.
Yeah. And I heard he's doing a fourth after that still.
I think
He's slated to do Cleopatra.
Oh, shit.
Oh, with who's the lady for Cleopatra?
Zendaya.
Damn it!
Nothing announced right now. It's still in pre.
No, I read somewhere.
He's also got Nuclear
Elizabeth
War,
Taylor.
the scenario,
It's hard to follow.
Dune Messiah, and Rendezvous with Rama are his next 4 projects that are in development.
I will say this. I remember when we watched the first Dune, and because of how much information it was throwing at me, and because of
Yes.
how big it was,
That was my biggest thing.
it was beautiful. It was gorgeous, but I think everybody kind of had the same experience of like, damn, it's too big. I'm like confused. I'm getting a little bored. Like it's great, but it needs something.
brave. It's very brave.
And
you're going to spend how much money on a film that's going to confuse the hell out of your audience?
and
I will
really
say,
believe in it.
If you do,
I really believe in
if
it.
you do follow the books, the first half is very much exposition. You'll see if you read the books, it's in storytelling. Basically, one of the most successful ways story structures is like that. If you follow the Bible,
Was it
And Dune
Frank
is-
We're
Herbert
cinephiles,
or
not
Frank Herbert.
readers.
Frank Herbert.
And then his son came and picked up Messiah. I haven't seen the others. I heard they might have fucked it up, but I mean,
And there's a series now, too, isn't there? Or
Yeah.
like a series in
A
development?
prequel
or-
series.
yeah, but I don't think.
it's already out on Max.
Yeah.
Is it about Chalamet's dad or something? Or what?
Honestly, I think that one is following the houses, the different houses, but I could be
that's cool.
completely wrong.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But
By the way, great twist
Yeah.
in this film of the marriage thing.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
cool. I dug it. Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
I'm
Deserves
telling
an
you,
eight.
I'm telling you guys got to check out Alejandro Jodorowsky. His Dune, like, there's a documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune.
Oh, okay.
Woo, the same director from The Holy Mountain and all that kind of stuff. His vision on this was insane. I would highly recommend it to anybody who's into this.
Do you think it would have been better than Denis' take?
100%. A lot of the shots that we see from Terminator, from E.T., from all of our favorite 80s, 90s movies,
Action films, yeah.
they were literally straight taken from the storyboards that Jodorowsky sent out to all the studios.
And Satyajit Ray.
Yeah. And Satyajit Ray.
The Spielberg
Same thing?
stole E.T. from Satyajit Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Prove it.
Spielberg, Universal, but
Prove it.
I can prove it. I can actually prove
Well,
it.
anyway.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this.
Easy,
We talked about
fellas.
this. No, yeah, Satyajit Ray went out to fucking talk about an extraterrestrial film to Hollywood, and they fucking stole the premise and didn't give him credit. Yeah.
Damn.
Storyboards,
Hollywood hacks, man.
novelizations,
Cutthroat.
everything. Satyajit Ray was the first one, man. I'm sorry.
I just felt that the first movie left us a little bored, and like I told everybody, I'm like, I can't wait to see this once it's done. But after watching Dune 2, I'm excited to watch like the next installment. So I don't know. It did enough to pick me back up and get me excited to see the next one.
Dune,
And your
part
take?
three.
I have a question.
Part
Go
three,
ahead.
there's-
I have a question.
I'm sucking it.
That's not a question.
I have a
Edit that,
question.
bro.
Would this have been one of the clear examples that would have succeeded better as a series in its own?
Yes,
No.
100%.
He's
Honestly,
coming
agree.
around.
I would think so.
yeah.
Boy, he's
'Cause
coming
you
around.
you have two
No.
fucking
Get the
basically
book
3 hour
spread out
long
into a
films.
series, baby.
Low key, you got
Yeah.
like you have two films that are like 3 hours long. That's 6 hours per ep. I mean, for a whole
6
series.
episodes.
That's
That's
Chernobyl.
mathing.
You compact it into a mini series.
I don't
like
think
Chernobyl.
it needs to be. I don't think this story needs to be existing in cinema. I just don't. I think it's too big. I think it's too much.
Yeah. I mean,
But low key,
all jokes aside, for sure, it's a lot.
Dune is kind of, to backtrack off of what Michael was saying. Dune is kind of the story that feels very much like, who's the filmmaker that can take it on? Who's the filmmaker
That's
that can
fair.
tackle it?
Denise
Yeah.
talented.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Cuarón's doing
Hell
TV
yeah.
now. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
I don't know. Give it a shot, Denis. I don't know. I'm being an
Dune with
asshole. I'm not
banana
trying to be an
bread,
asshole,
man?
but
Hell
but this film to be nominated for even 5 Academy Awards comparatively to the other
Feels
films.
too much.
Well, look, last year didn't Godzilla win for visual effects?
Yeah, that's fine. That can take
That's
that.
Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm saying like
Pishikaka.
you guys don't think the visual effects?
Yo,
were
mom,
good?
No, that's fine. It can take that. That's the only thing it should take.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were like they shouldn't deserve anything.
No, I
No.
just
Visual
don't
effects,
think.
I think
I
it has
don't
a chance.
think it should be a film.
I think it deserves sound.
I think it should be a series. I
it
don't
should
think.
be a drawing, and that's it.
You shut your whore mouth.
Jen, you ignorant slut. I didn't realize that The Office had
The
stolen that
Office,
from
bro.
SNL.
Yeah.
Well-
Dan Aykroyd.
Oh yeah, whoa! That's the first time I hear it.
Yeah.
Well, any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I think
I'm with Michael. I'm waiting to see the third one to see if I'm still
I'm
now
surprised-
fully diving into
I'm
it.
surprised we were able to fill up 17 minutes.
It's also fair. It's
cut
dude.
off.
It's how many years in between each film?
I
mean,
what is it? Oh,
Like
well,
3 years? No, between each film.
Yeah.
No.
something like
the
that.
first one came out like in
2018.
Or you're talking about like
yeah.
production wise?
Oh,
No,
2018.
the first one came out 2023
Because they didn't shoot these back to back.
or 2022.
No,
The first one.
the
No.
first one.
The first one came out. It
I was
definitely.
still in college.
I was still in
21. 21.
2021.
it was
3
before my
years.
first kid.
For Dune 1?
You have kids?
I don't have a
And
kid.
when's
That's
the-
why it's
when's
before
Messiah
my first
coming
kid.
I believe next year.
And do the characters age that much in the book? Will there be a
haven't-
time jump?
I haven't read that
I
book.
doubt it. You left us off with a fucking marriage, like
Yeah.
a marriage proposal, rather.
But doesn't it leave you wanting to see like how does the House of Arrakis?
I'm down.
Yes.
I'm down. Am I
Yeah.
that invested? Now I'll catch it at home.
I'm already yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Well-
if you like sands, you like arachnids, and you like worms,
The
this
Law had a
movie.
final thought.
If you like sands and you like a rag,
No. The final thought on it is that I feel like it's a weird. There's obvious films for Best Picture that when you watch them, it like the ones we've talked about right now, it's a really tight competition because of how much that they're putting into it, and there's so much merit. There's a lot of merit here too. I feel like it probably lies in the areas it got nominated in, like cinematography, visual, and production design,
Well, way to put it, yes.
and sound. But I feel like. Other than that, this is probably lower on the scale, but it's not the bottom of the scale. So
Oh yes, there is a movie that. belongs
yeah,
on the bottom
there's a
of the scale.
there's a very clear dumpster film. No, I'm kidding. No, there's
damn, you've switched sides.
Bro, it went from
no.
okay
I'm saying
to-
that this one I would not like at the very end when we say like what is it gonna win for? I think it's well nominated for the other ones, but for Best Picture, I don't
Whether
know.
we like it or not, it's a good film. He's a good filmmaker.
So
I
I'm
just
the only
wonder
one- my bad.
if it sits. I mean, look, let's put it this way. I liken Denis Villeneuve to Spielberg. So if I had to pick between The Fablemans for Best Picture and Indiana Jones, I'm gonna pick The Fablemans.
Fablemans.
You know what I'm saying? Indiana Jones is amazing. It's an adventure. It's a ride.
But-
it's not
Yeah.
The Fablemans for
Yeah.
me, for my personal taste.
Wait, so hold on. Let me get this straight. For real, nobody liked the score?
It's not even
yeah.
voted
No,
for Best
it's-
Score.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like, you guys didn't
it's
like
not
it?
voted because it was disqualified because it follows a lot of the same formulas
Yeah.
as the first one.
one.
Oh,
And since
that's
the first
fair.
one was
That-
disqualified.
and
Oh,
I-
that's why they
that's
changed
why.
DK
I've had
stuff,
a-
'cause
They changed-
he's gonna go and get Deaky shit and use it here.
No,
I'm kidding.
no, and I've had the
But it
I've
was
had
good
the,
though, right? I'm not.
I like
It
the
is
score.
good. It is
I've had the
Honestly,
conversation
I was
about
like, what?
films that are kind of back to back. Like I had the whole thing when Nightmare Alley came out, that it was so similar in tonality to what is it called, Shape of Water, that's
Shut
why
your whore mouth.
no
Shut your
that to try to like vote it in for the next best picture, it's too similar, and that's why I feel the fall
okay,
for Dune 1 and Dune 2
makes a little bit of sense.
valid for these nominations, but that's it.